Now at 5 o'clock, one person's in the hospital this morning after an officer-involved shooting in Georgetown. Louisville police have identified the young boy shot and killed while at a babysitter's house. And no Powerball winners means the cash prize for the Powerball just keeps on growing. Hopes are high to claim the $1.3 billion.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Moody. Bill and Rebecca are off today. If you haven't stepped outside yet, I'll go ahead and spoil the surprise for you. It is cold. Micah Harris is in the First Alert Weather Center right now with a look at these crazy cold temperatures.
Yeah, the clouds have really disappeared for the most part, and that's allowed our temperatures to drop off the map. It is freezing outside. Well, if you're going to be in the literal sense, it's well below freezing. Live sky camera, there's the clear skies, and then you can see 11 degrees now in Lexington, 6 degrees back toward E-Town and Fort Knox. I mean, you go up toward Covington at 8 degrees, and Monticello coming in the single digits as well. Here's your skycast for today, 29 degrees, bitterly cold conditions. Now, I'm going to talk about, obviously, today with the cold conditions, but you want to know about the snow tomorrow. I'm going to give you a breakdown on when you can expect that coming up.
All right, Mike, thank you. New this morning, WKYT has learned of an officer-involved shooting in Georgetown. That shooting happened around 2 o'clock this morning. We're still working to get more information. WKYT's Mark Barber joins us live right now with what we know.
Good morning, Sean. That man who was shot by police in Georgetown is being treated here at UK Hospital this morning. Now, details are still really unclear this morning. We're still working to gather more information, but we have learned that this man was shot because officers say he was armed with a gun and he was threatening them. Now, we've learned that the shooting happened around 2 this morning on North Hamilton Street in Georgetown. Now, police are saying that not many details will be released this morning, but what they are saying at this point is that their officers were called to that home for some sort of domestic disturbance that started outside a house. Now, police tell us that when they arrived, everyone who was involved in this sort of incident, they moved inside that home. And when those officers walked in, they say a man with a gun threatened them. That's when an officer fired, hitting the man.
Last we heard, he was stable, although he was, we believe, hit more than one time.
Now, there's no word at this point this morning as to how seriously the man who was shot by officers is injured. Now, we have learned that no officers were injured in the shooting. Now, police tell us that they are still working to sift through many details in the case this morning. They're hoping to release more information around 8 o'clock this morning. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you. In Greenup County, state police say 2 men are in jail this morning for murder. Troopers say 48-year-old Johnny Clark and 21-year-old John Clark shot and killed 35-year-old Todd Rowe Saturday morning. Troopers say an argument led up to that shooting. Both of those men are charged with murder. Louisville police have identified the young boy shot and killed while at a babysitter's house. Police say 8-year-old Andre Lamont O'Neill Jr. died late Saturday night. The man who police say shot the boy is telling others it was an accident. Elgin Anders says he was taking the gun out of his pocket when it slipped out of his hand.
On the floor, ricocheted fire from the revolver from the back of the hammer is fired and it hit him. We took him to the hospital. I'm holding him. He was talking for me in the car and everything. Well, moving for me in the car, showing us something responsible. And I guess when we got there, it was over.
At this point, Anders is not facing any charges in connection with Andre's death. Police are trying to find out who vandalized Donald Trump's campaign headquarters in Massachusetts. Someone spray-painted profanity and some other offensive words on the campaign office in Littleton over the weekend. Robert Golston has the story.
I honestly don't know how they got away with it, to be honest. The police station is like yards down the road.
It was dark when it was done, but after it was done, everyone could see it.
Right in the middle of downtown Littleton at night.
The brand new Donald Trump campaign headquarters in Littleton, Massachusetts was vandalized overnight. In red and gold spray paint, vandals wrote "Pig" and "Trump go home," as well as some other messages.
It was pretty vulgar and, so I'd rather not repeat it.
Littleton police are now investigating, even pulling surveillance video from nearby businesses and MassDOT traffic cams. They believe it happened sometime between 2 and 5 in the morning on Saturday.
Some of the images that were drawn lend us to believe it was maybe on the younger side.
Wow!
We talked to the Trump campaign on the phone. They say it's upsetting someone would do this, but they're grateful volunteers spent the day cleaning it up.
It's somebody else's property they're destroying. It's like very childish.
You certainly have the right to protest against that candidate, but you certainly do not have the right to do a criminal, a criminal act.
Today, the group of protesters who have taken over a federal wildlife refuge in Oregon say they'll discuss plans to move forward. Their takeover is moving into its second week now as they protest. They've been in that refuge for more than a week. The group's leader, Ammon Bundy, says they'll leave when there's a plan to transfer control of federal lands to locals. Now, even though the group has not caused any kind of a disturbance, schools in the city of Burns have been closed now for the past week, and parents are ready for things to get back to normal.
I believe that everybody can go back to work and school, and
you feel safe?
I do, yes. It hasn't affected me, them being out at the refuge at all.
Now, the Bundy's mother is asking supporters of her son's cause to send supplies. She said in an email that they need everything from blankets to coffee creamer. Several threats at Kentucky schools in the last few months have education leaders working with police to figure out the best way to prevent them. The Kentucky Center for School Safety says there have been more than 50 threats ever since Eastern Kentucky University leaders found threatening graffiti in a bathroom on campus. Leaders say that students have made all the school threats since, and most of them have been near planned breaks. The individual school responses have varied from lockdowns to dismissals. The Safety Center is working on training sessions to educate leaders across the state. Students at an Eastern Kentucky high school are stepping into the national spotlight. The group of seven students from Betsy Lane High School in Floyd County designed a concept for a phone app. Their app, called EnviroScanner, is meant to educate people about the outdoors and alert them to danger. The app also features a safety monitoring system. Now, that concept was named Best in Kentucky, and the group finished in the top 50 in the Verizon Innovative App Challenge.
Most people just think that we're this backwater school that don't know much about everything. It just makes me really proud to be from Betsy Lane.
That group has moved on to the regional competition. If they win there, then they'll go on to the nationals. You can vote for that app from your phone. We've got the information on how you can vote over at our website, WKYT.com. Nobody had all 6 winning numbers for that huge Powerball prize. A lot of people tried, though. Lottery officials say 95 tickets were sold a second here in the Bluegrass. Now that grand prize is up to $1.3 billion. This is uncharted water for lottery officials. They say this bigger jackpot brings an even smaller chance of winning.
But the chances of you winning that jackpot, as has been well documented over the course of the last week or two, are extraordinarily long.
Those odds are 1 in 272 million. But 4 Kentuckians did win $50,000 prizes on Saturday night. The next Powerball drawing is Wednesday. It is 5:08 here on your Monday morning, and we're just getting started here. The 73rd annual Golden Globes were last night. We will see who walked away a winner when we come back.
Pretty cold this morning, but it is calm and quiet. However, that is not going to be the case tomorrow morning. Next 24 hours are going to be pretty active. I'll get into that forecast coming up next.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Yeah, we're in the teens, even some single digits outside this morning. Through a little wind. It's not all that bad with the wind, but just enough to knock us all there in the single digits as we step out the door this morning. Yeah, it's not a good feel. We're 12 degrees now in Richmond, Madison County, and we'll take you over toward the east and southeast, holding on to the teens, even some single digits down toward the south. Monticello, my friends in Wayne County. Good morning to you guys. But it's not a good morning, if you know what I mean. I mean, you walk out the door, you'll need a heavy coat. 29 by the afternoon. Now, that's well below average. It's still very chilly, but at least we're dry today. Head off into the night and into tomorrow morning, and there you go. We're at 8 a.m., already seeing some snowflakes fly across the region. So I do expect this to come overnight and into tomorrow. With those cold temperatures, throw in the snow, and it will be an impact for tomorrow. We're talking about school possibly delays, possibly closing. Now, I say possibly because I don't make those decisions. You got to remember that. We don't make these decisions, okay? We're just kind of the messenger for your superintendents and your school officials. And but yes, snow chance for tomorrow. I'm going to break down the timing in just a couple of minutes. Another weekend system, though, after that. So we're talking about go a span of 4 days here. Then we get another system, another 3 or 4 days, we get another system. That's the kind of pattern we are in, so expect at least some snow chances the next couple of weeks because this cold air is not really going anywhere anytime soon. So the timing on this, as you can see, most of us really will see some flakes. I would say no doubt about it, north of Lexington, north of I-64 is the best opportunity to pick up some spots where you could pick up 1 and maybe even 2 inches of snow. This is putting out 1.2 inches there in Maysville. I would expect that you get a nice little burst come through later on during the day, late morning, early afternoon, and you could pick up a 2-inch reading to the far northern zones, down toward the south, maybe even down toward the mountainous region of southeastern Kentucky, picking up roughly an inch of snow. But most of us right there, roughly an inch. But some of us a little bit better than that, and that is going to be tomorrow. Now, the timing on that, I would say 4 to 7 a.m. for the northern zones, central zones including Lexington, more like 6 to about 8 a.m., and then it slides down toward the southeast through the mid-morning hours. So that just shows you we are going to have that possibility of waking up tomorrow morning for a few of us of seeing some snow showers. I really expect that accumulation to really pick up as we go through the day, not so much during the morning hours. So here's your look for tomorrow. We have the red on there indicating that, look, we're going to have a first alert severe weather day. We're going to keep you updated on an hourly basis and let you know what's happening with this snow. It's not a huge snow, it's not big snow, but it's the first one during the week time that we actually see some snow flying around that can impact travel there for schools, can impact how am I going to get my kid to school, how am I going to, make these plans and switch them up as we continue to go throughout the rest of your day there on Tuesday. So there are a lot of questions with this, but it does look like we will have a really good chance of snow there, Sean, for tomorrow, starting off early in the morning, northern zones, crossing the river, I'd say 4 to 7 a.m. That means, yeah, that early morning commute could be impacted tomorrow morning. Not so much this morning. This morning looks good. It's just cold outside.
It is. A lot of students and parents will be watching closely. In fact, I was just looking at WKYT.com/closings. That's where you can catch these. And we do have a couple. Scott County closed today, Harrison County on a 1-hour delay Monday. So keep an eye out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Micah. The biggest stars of film and TV came together in Beverly Hills last night for the 73rd annual Golden Globe Awards. Chris Martinez has more on the night's big winners.
And the Golden Globe goes to The Revenant.
The Revenant won top honors at the Golden Globe Awards, taking home the statues for Best Picture, Drama, Best Director, and Best Actor, Leonardo DiCaprio.
I want to share this award with all the First Nations people represented in this film.
I can't believe this!
Brie Larson took home the award for Best Actress in a Drama for Room, while Jennifer Lawrence won Best Actress in a Comedy for her performance in Joy. The Martian won top honors for Best Picture Comedy and Best Actor in a Comedy, Matt Damon. But it was Sylvester Stallone who earned among the night's most thunderous applause, winning Best Supporting Actor for his reprisal of boxer Rocky Balboa in the movie Creed.
I want to thank my imaginary friend Rocky Balboa for being the best friend I ever had.
The Globes also honor the best in television, and this year, for the first time, streaming services like Netflix garnered more nominations than cable and broadcast networks.
Amazon's Mozart in the Jungle took home 2 Globes for Best TV Series, Musical or Comedy, and Best Supporting Actor.
Relax, I'm going to try and be nice.
Often controversial comedian Ricky Gervais returned this year to host the awards broadcast, and actor Denzel Washington was honored with the Cecil B. DeMille Lifetime Achievement Award. Chris Martinez, CBS News, Beverly Hills.
And, of course, Kentucky native Jennifer Lawrence walked away a winner last night, too. She got Best Actress in a Comedy or Musical, and in her acceptance speech, she gave her hometown a shout-out. Take a listen here.
Joy Mangano, thank you for your story. Thank you for giving so much. It was such an honor to play this character. Thank you to our supporting cast. Thank you to my hometown, Kentucky, and to my family.
J-Law was also the second most talked about actress during the show, according to Twitter. 4.4 million tweets overall for that awards show. It's 5:17 on your Monday morning. Thanks for being here with us. When we come back, we'll have a look at your money.
Campbell Soup wants to make big changes when it comes to its labeling. Plus, we'll tell you the most innovative state in the country. I'm Hannah Daniels in New York. I'll have those stories and much more coming up in your CBS Money Watch report.
Welcome back. 5:20 on your Monday morning now. From soup can labels to the latest fines for United Airlines, Hannah Daniels has the latest on your money.
Wall Street closed the week off with its worst start to a year ever, with a fourth straight day of triple-digit losses. The Dow closed down 167 points. The Nasdaq lost 45. United Airlines has been fined $2.75 million. The penalties include not returning wheelchairs to disabled passengers or adequately helping them move through several of its airports, along with violating rules regarding tarmac delays and allowing flyers to deplane after a delay of 3 or more hours. Campbell's Soup will become the first major company to start GMO labeling. The world's largest soup maker says it supports a mandatory labeling standards for products with genetically modified ingredients and is withdrawing support from efforts opposing the move. Many industry groups have sought to make the labeling voluntary. About 3/4 of Campbell's products contain GMOs. Massachusetts is the most innovative state in the country. That's according to a new study from Bloomberg. It ranks states based on a high-tech density concentration of science, technology, and math employment, along with degree holders in those fields. California came in at a close second, with Washington rounding out the top 3. The least innovative states were Mississippi, West Virginia, and South Dakota. That's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. In New York, I'm Hannah Daniels.
We've all been enjoying these low gas prices, but how low will they go? Motor Club AAA puts the current national average price for a gallon of regular unleaded gas at $1.96. Folks in 10 southern states are paying $1.75 or less. We could see the price of gas drop to $1 a gallon in some areas. That hasn't happened since all the way back in 1999. That'd be quite the throwback. It's now 5:22 on your Monday morning. There's still a whole lot more to come. Sports is on the way next.
Kentucky gets production from the Post and rolls the Tide over the weekend. And what happened in the Bengals' epic playoff collapse? That's next in sports.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good this morning. However, when you start to see those clear skies during the winter months, it never leads to a really nice feeling morning. It always leads to a cold one, and that's what we're seeing outside at this very moment. You still have some frost on the windshields. You got to keep an eye out for that. And also, if you got any snow yesterday and it was still there when you went to bed, trust me, it's going to still be there when you wake up this morning and take off. It's 11 degrees there in Lexington. We're at 10 degrees there in Frankfort. Lawrenceburg in the teens, going to Cynthiana, work your way down south into Dunnville, and also work over towards, say, Rockcastle County. Mount Vernon, we're looking good. It's just cold, 14 degrees now in the London-Corbin area. And we go through the day, starting off right around 10 degrees. Noontime, yeah, we're still talking about mid-20s, but at least we'll have some sunshine, and then a few clouds start to filter in as we work our way into the afternoon. 29 degrees for your high. It doesn't get much better in the next few days. We pretty much stay right there in the next 3 days with some snow tomorrow, and I'm going to talk all about that in further detail coming up in just a few minutes. First, let's check out sports, see what's going on.
John Calipari knows the key to success for his team is finding consistent production from his post players. Following Saturday's 16-point win at Alabama, Cal said, without post presence, your team is a fraud. Alex Poythress had his best game as a Wildcat, working the pick and roll on his way to a career-best 25 points. Marcus Lee chipped in 8 points and 11 rebounds, mostly in the second half after the Wildcats made adjustments to Alabama's trapping in the post.
They can make adjustments. We can do some of it on the run. Basketball's fast. It's not like you can stop, show them a picture, and say, look, this stuff's happening. And you got like 30 seconds to say, okay, here's how they're playing it, slide up. And Marcus Lee slid up, and that's where he was making those baskets out of that timeout.
Well, can the Cats keep that post presence Tuesday night against the struggling Mississippi State team that has yet to win on the road this season? It'll be a 7 p.m. tip Tuesday night on ESPN. Well, the Bengals said head coach Marvin Lewis's job is safe following the most disappointing loss of his 7 postseason early exits over the weekend. The final minute and a half of Saturday's AFC wildcard game turned into something that the Bengals players, organization, and fans will soon never forget. A Jeremy Hill fumble at the 20-yard line gave Pittsburgh a chance, trailing by 1 late in the game. But it was consecutive unsportsmanlike conduct penalties by Vontaze Burfict and then Adam Pac-Man Jones that rolled out the red carpet for Pittsburgh to kick the game-winning field goal. Well, this was the Bengals team that was supposed to end that playoff drought.
I felt like we had a team that really can make a run at this thing and just come up short on our first playoff game, man. Now we just go home. tough. Just how hard we work, just everything that we go through. You know, to have everything right there in front of you and just slip it away like that. Words can't really describe it.
Yeah, tough loss for the Bengals. And then on Sunday, the Packers beat the Redskins while the Seattle Seahawks beat the Vikings. That'll do it for your morning sports. Have a great day.